Pardon me. Okay, so here now I've got, oops. Okay, eyebrow and eyebrow. Okay, and then got a little hairdo. And just go, one of these. Okay, and then he's got a little hat on his head. And okay, there's a little Daffy Duck looking guy. See, I scored my paper right there. That's okay. Okay, so now if I move to this 2H, it's very, very nice 2H pencil. I can refine it just a little. He's actually got a little diamond cut in his eye there for his glint. So there we go. And then same thing here, just a little, basically a little triangle for a glint. These eyes can be bigger, but that's okay. Close enough. Okay, now down for his beak. Needs to go right from the center. Down and over. Down and over. Meets up with this line. Comes almost straight out. And then rounds down. This one comes straight out. And rounds down like that, okay? Okay, there we go. Now up and back, up and back. Up to his hat. His hat's a little shorter than I made it. Okay, his neck's got a little bit of a taper. And it comes into this, like this, and then a rounded, like that, and a rounded, like that. And actually this is where his shirt now comes out of, right here. Okay, up to his shoulders. Over we go and down. Over we go and down. Okay, and then his shoulder comes out of here. There we go. And a little detail on his shirt. Okay. Now, his body line's a little more than I drew him the first time. Okay, there's his hand. Up to a couple of wrinkles there, and then down we go. Okay. No wrinkles available here, right? Because everything's sort of stretched out, isn't it? Okay, so here we go. Now attach the leg, and then a nice taper out, sort of roughs in here and then around, and this attaches his foot. So we go out and back and then, oops, attach it there. Okay. When you have little designs like this, it's a good opportunity to actually make it look like it's hanging fabric and folding. And okay, so if you bring it a little closer like this, make it a little bigger on the front side, it'll look like fabric a little more than if you make it perfectly uniform like this one. Actually, this one's pretty uniform, this one's not. So this one looks better. If I drew this guy again, next pass, oh, his eyes are a little goofy, aren't they? There. That's better. If I drew this guy again, I probably will, I would probably do a little bit more of this in there, okay? So there we go, now taper to the leg. Taper to the leg. I think I might have made his legs maybe a little bit too long, but that's okay. This is all just first pass kind of sketching. This isn't rehearsed. Okay, there we go. There's Donald Duck. Give him his hairdo again. There we have him. Yeah, if I was to go over it again, his eyes are a little off. I probably would have taken a little more time on the sketching, but that's okay. Good enough for now. There we go. Looking pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to draw him again. Let's see now. We're going to draw another kind of a closer up one. Let's see if I can find a different pencil maybe. What have we got here? This is a Colorace Tuscan Red. Okay, so we're going to draw Tuscan Red Donald Duck now. So I'm going to draw a face of him big now. Okay, so big face. And then there's his bottom beak. Donald's always angry, so I'm going to draw a angry version of him this time. Okay, so I'm going to draw this straight across, but the easiest way to do this with his eyes is go like this, and you can bring his eyes down, touch there, and then back up again. Okay, like that. That's for his angry eyes. Okay, now what you do to attach this is this just becomes the top of his beak, right there. Okay, he's even got nostrils to sort of fill in that little bit of a gap there. Okay, so now his eyes are angry. He's a mad duck all the time. He's always freaking out. So his eyes, okay, angry duck eyes, and then the edge of his head. So here we go. So this is his eyebrow ridge. Eyebrow ridge. Just got a little split here, I guess. So my philosophy on drawing these kind of characters is if it's not exactly right, then I always think of them as like they fit into the family. So this is like, I don't know, like Ronald Duck or something, I guess. Right? It fits within the what they call the canon or the design. Okay, so if this isn't exactly Donald Duck, I really am not too fussy about that, to be honest. You've probably heard me say that many times in class. I'm not really a perfectionist. I like to just draw and just be happy with the drawing. Okay, so in here he's got his hairdo, so I'm going to put his hairdo in there again, same as we did before, just sort of back and forth quick. The quicker, probably the better. It looks a little more natural. I think this section of his head's a little too wide. So he is going to end up being Ronald Duck or something. We'll see. Or Jonald Duck. Okay, so there we go. And now he's got some feathers here. A couple there, down, a couple there. And then he goes in and back for his beak. A couple of feathers there and in and back. Okay. Now he's got his little hat on again. Always with the little sailor's hat. I don't know why, actually. Maybe the first time you ever saw him, he was a sailor in an episode, or I don't know. Maybe somebody can answer that question for me. Why does Donald Duck wear a sailor's uniform? Probably invented during the Second World War. That would be my first guess. And then perhaps he was just a background